We meet in the middle of the night near one of Tunisia's border towns. These petrol smugglers have agreed to show us how easy it is to make the crossing illegally into Libya. The unrest in that broken state is already spilling over the border, and intelligence officials fear it could get worse. These dusty tracks have been used to smuggle petrol, cigarettes and drugs for decades. They go between Tunisia and Libya. We're now in no man's land. But increasingly they're also being exploited by Tunisians who are heading through Libya to fight for the Islamic State. It is, of course, the same routes that they use to come back home. We stop before the border, and the smuggler tells me, although the Tunisian military has fortified the area with a security fence, huge parts remain unguarded. The threat from IS is significant. Last year, its militants attempted to take over the border town of Ben Gardane. Tunisians are also IS's biggest provider of foreign fighters, with as many as 7,000 joining it or other extremist groups.
The message that IS is deploying in the ground is a very appealing one, because it's emotional and it brings money with it. You have youth here that are hopeless, jobless, and they don't have any kind of activity.
Abu Mohammed trained with Al-Qaeda in Libya, along with 13 other Tunisians, but has since turned his back on their radical message. Speaking to us on condition of anonymity, he says extremists are waiting for the right conditions to carry out more terror attacks.
فهمني منظمين نصليو ونفطروا نترينيو فهمتني اي وقت جد بريود هزوا ثم جروب مقيدين في عمليه انتحاريه الديمقراطيه ذي مش تبعتنا نحن ما يلزمناش فهمتني نمشوا في المنوال هذاك.
The security forces are scrambling to contain the jihadist threat. In the massacres at the Bardo Museum in Tunis and the beach in Sousse, 57 mostly European holidaymakers were gunned down. Just a short distance across the Mediterranean, Tunisia's problems are also a danger to Europe. This is Anis Amri, swearing allegiance to the Islamic State. He later drove a truck into a crowd at a Christmas market in Berlin. His brother told me he went to Europe seeking asylum in 2011.
عندها إعاقة بصرية والبو عنده إعاقة عضوية. خويا كخرج لعبوا له على الفقر، نتصوروا لعبوا له على الأمور هذيك، لعبوا له ما عشتش في دنيتك تعيش في آخرتك.
Tunisia is the lone success story of an Arab Spring that has now turned dark. Balancing the new freedoms of this young democracy with an increasingly authoritarian crackdown on the Islamic extremists will not be easy. Alex Rossi, Sky News, Tunisia.